Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today I bring you some info on the Super Championship Racing Le Mans Series. So as you can see, this is the Prototype 1 class vehicle. This is the car that I will be driving. There will be two of them, hopefully. If we have a full field, there will be two of each cars in the field. There are a total of 6 P1 prototypes. 2 are already taken, 1 Toyota, 1 Audi. There are a total of 6 possible Prototype 2 cars. Now, mind you, okay, the Prototype 1 cars, there are 2 of each car. There are only 3 cars to choose from, but you can choose, or you get 2 spots in each car. There are 2 Toyotas, 2 Audis, and 2 Porsches. I know the Porsche is DLC, but so is the Nissan and so is the Toyota. If you have the cars, you get to race them. There's nothing against running them in any, or on the non-DLC tracks or whatever. You can run them at any point against anybody as long as they match up on the game. So the Toyota versus the Audi versus the Nissan is our number one battle. It's the Prototype 1 class. Let's take a look inside the car here. Very simple car, easy. This is not the design that will be on the car when we go racing, though. I will have my own design because I do not want the WEC number plates and prototype plates. It just causes a problem because you get those and then you take it and you take the Corvette's plates for the normal car and they're the exact same color and everything, and I don't want that. So I will now demonstrate on some of the cars. First, I'm going to show you guys the cars that you can choose from. So we'll start with the prototype class, and what I'll do is do this. That'll handle that. There you go. So here are the prototypes you can choose from. You can choose the 2014 Audi number 2. The 2012 is not allowed. 2014 is. Remember that. They're different in their own ways. You can even see it in the body shape and whatnot. 2014 is the legal car, not the 2012 version. Do you remember that? The Porsche number 19, Porsche Team 9919 hybrid. Yeah, the Porsche prototype. And actually, I can't even look at it. I can at least look at the Audi. I can show you guys around the Audi real quick. There it is. So there's the Audi. You can choose from that. Either Audi, Porsche, Toyota. Remember, 2 spots open in the Porsche, 1 spot available for the Toyota, and 1 spot available for the Audi. Now, with that being said, now we move on to the rear-wheel drive prototypes, which is none of these. First one is here. Chevy Corvette Daytona prototype is the first member of the P2 category. The second member of the P2 category is the Ford Daytona prototype, the Ford Riley Daytona prototype. And finally, the third and final member of it is the Mazda Speed Source Lola, the diesel-powered P2 prototype. It actually is a P2 prototype. Now, I wanted to keep, American fans happy with our IMSA series, so I included the Daytona prototypes. Plus, I like how they race. So you have your 6 cars there: 2 for the Mazda, 2 for the Ford, and 2 for the Chevy. Nobody has picked any of them. We literally have 2 people signed up at the moment of this video. I'm still recruiting. I am still looking for people. It's going to be a process. It might take a little bit of time, but hey, it'll be worth it, I think, if we get the right product on track. Again, these races will all be broadcasted live. So you've seen the P1s, you've seen the P2s. That leaves us with the racing category. Not legal. Don't ask. It is not legal. It has way too much straight line speed. Or no, actually straight line speed it matches. It's the acceleration that it holds over all the other cars. No. Okay, first one that's legal. BMW. You can choose either one of the Z4s. Doesn't matter. They're both legal. Why there's two? I don't know. There's two of them. So you can choose from either one of these. They're both legal. The Chevrolet Corvette C7R, legal. Dodge Viper SRT, pick that one. You cannot take the SRT version. You must choose the Dodge version, 2014 Dodge version. Ferrari, you can choose either one of these. Yeah, you know what? Actually, hold on. Looking at. Okay, so it's got to either be the 2014. Actually, just the 2014. The number plate deal on the back, I like. I don't know if it works or not on here. It might. Either way, I want it to be shown on cars. So 2014, number 62, Risi Competizione 458 Italia is legal. Now, this car provides us with a problem because we're going to need to do some serious balance of performance testing, the BOP, to make sure that all the cars are on fair, equal ground. Because from what I know, this car kicks the living shit out of every single one of them. And it wouldn't be fair. I don't want to kick it out of the series because it is a predominant car in both the WEC and the IMSA series. But right now it's highly overpowered. I mean, highly overpowered compared to the other cars. But it is legal. We keep moving on. What is the next car that is legal after that? Yes, only one more. The Porsche 911 GT3 RSR. I know it's not actually the GT-LM spec car or GTE spec car. It's technically the GT Daytona / actually, no. It is. Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If you have it, it's yours. Again, this class actually changes. This class is 12 cars per class because of the fact that there are 6 different types to choose from. So you have the BMW Z4 with 2 open spots, the Corvette with 2 open spots, the Viper with 2 open spots, the Ferrari with 2 open spots, and the Porsche 911 with 2 open spots. All 6 of them. Like I said, there's only 2 guys signed up and both are in P1. I'm happy with that though, right now, obviously. There will be a rule, and I'll make an exception on DLC cars. I'll make the exception on cars that are DLC. But there will be a rule if you're choosing your car based on class. I would prefer to fill up at least one of each car in class before we start adding a second one. Now, in the case of the P1, if somebody wants to run P1, I'm not going to tell them no just because they don't have the Porsche pack. That'd be unfair. So they would have their choice. And the same thing with the Prototype 2 class. Now, of course, the problem with the Prototype 2 class is you only have one choice to go with, and that's the Mazda if you don't have the DLC. The good news is, guys, the only 2 cars that you have to buy in a pack are the 2 Porsches. You have to get them in the Porsche pack. You can't buy them separate. See? But, and I'll show you, although I'm sure you guys probably know already. Car like this, the Corvette DP or the Ford, you can buy it by itself. All by its lonesome. So there is that. Either way, guys, we'll now move on to the schedule real quick. So we have here, and I'm not actually going to race any tracks right now. I'm just going to skip through this. You have the Daytona sports car circuit, and I'm going to decide whether or not we want to do night or day for the event. Not 100% sure on it. It will be one of them. It will be 4 hours. All events will be timed events, which is going to kind of suck because it's going to end as soon as the clock hits 0. But it's better than trying to run 50 laps everywhere, and times are different, and it's easier this way. So we have the Daytona Sports Car Circuit, which will be 4 hours long. That is the longest event, and there are 2 of them. There are 2 4-hour events. Daytona and Le Mans are both 4 hours. And that I felt like that's fair. They're the 2 24-hour events. Seems fair to me. After Daytona, we move to Sebring, where, again, I might do night just because that's when it ends. Although, again, I'll decide later. Maybe put it to a league-wide vote on which version of the tracks they want to do. Obviously, the configuration is set, but, between day, night, and rain is choosable. After Sebring, it comes an IMSA event again, and it is Long Beach. Now, I know that's going to be a difficult track to get around for the GT cars, mainly. The prototypes seem to be able to have the brakes to handle it very easily. It's going to be tight, compact. It's going to be very hard to pass, so it will be fun to see, though. That also, I forgot to mention, Sebring is 3 hours long. Long Beach is an hour and a half. Sebring in real life is a 12-hour race, so I felt it needed to be longer. Long Beach, hour and a half. Sounds fair to me. After Sebring, we head to Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, where, again, league-wide vote on which weather/time configuration they want to run in. Actually, I'm just going to call it track conditions, since that's what it's called. So again, league-wide vote on track conditions. Following Spa, once again, league-wide vote on track conditions on the 3 versions of the full circuit of Le Mans, which is again 4 hours. Spa is 2, Le Mans is 4. After Le Mans, we head to the Green Hell, but we do not head to either of these versions of the Green Hell. We're here. We're going to the GP circuit. I am not insane, guys. This is bonkers, okay? We're not trying to take prototypes around this. We may have a one-off all-star race at the end of the season in GT3 cars or something like that around the Green Hell in its full configuration. But for the official race, it's the GP circuit, and it's 2 hours. Following the Nürburgring, we head back to America for the full circuit at Road America, which is definitely one of my favorite tracks, I think, on the calendar. 1.5 hours around Road America circuit. After Road America, we head to the Glen, Watkins Glen International, full circuit, 1.5 hours. After the Glen, the other NASCAR track, or Sprint Cup Series, NASCAR Road Course, whatever you want to call it, full circuit, which is technically the sports car circuit as I know it. Again, 1.5 hours. Silverstone Grand Prix circuit? Yeah. With vote on track conditions. One of these races that has rain is going to be run in the rain. I'm sorry, it's going to happen. One of these is going to have to get the rain race. One of them. I don't care which one. Just one. Silverstone, 2 hours. After Silverstone, we head to Circuit de Catalunya for another 2-hour race. So, Spain for 2 hours. 2 hours. Monza's... we can talk about that. Monza, we might drop a little. Doesn't need to be 2 hours fully. Following Monza, head to Circuit of the Americas for the Lone Star Le Mans, or whatever they want to call it. I know it's the Lone Star Le Mans in IMSA. After Circuit of Americas is Road Atlanta. Give me 1 second, guys. Oop. Oop. Okay. There we go. Road Atlanta. Oh, wait. Circuit of the Americas is 2 hours. Monza, I did say 2 hours. Okay. So Catalunya, Monza, and actually it's 4 races in a row. Silverstone, Catalunya, Monza, and Circuit of the Americas are all 2 hours. Then we come to the what is in real life 10-hour Petit Le Mans circuit, which is Road Atlanta, 2.5 hours. So it's an odd one for us. It's different. This is the second to last race of the season in Road Atlanta. The final event is in Yas Marina, where again, track conditions vote, either day or night. So that's the schedule. For those of you wondering how points will be awarded based on the fact that we only have 6 positions in P1 and P2, or LMP1 and LMP2. Points will be awarded as follows. First place, 25 points. Second place, 18 points. Third place, 15. Fourth place, 10. Fifth, 5. Sixth, 1. I might change that. I might make it less for each position, just to be a little more fair. It does seem a little lopsided and whatnot. First place is going to have its advantage of some sort over the remaining positions, but whatever. Any position lower receives 0, and that includes anybody who does not qualify. In the case, and this is where I wanted to get to this, in the case that we have, say, 40 people signed up for the league or something, you know, some really odd number, we're only going to have 1 race. Only 1. And you will have to race your way into your class. Now, of course, like I said, I want all the spots filled first before we start looking at that. So, you know, all 24 cars need to be filled before we start having second or third cars for a Toyota, or a third Toyota or fourth Toyota, things like that. I want all 24 spots filled as they are. So 2 cars for each before we look at third and fourth cars. Obviously, you know, we'll need popularity around to do that, but right now I think everything's good the way it is. So we've covered point, and the way you'll race in, my bad, I apologize. The way that you will race in, should we end up with more than 24 cars, is throughout the week, you'll have 6 days in between races. So you can start qualifying on Saturday, and you'll be able to qualify all the way through Thursday night. Races will be on Fridays. As soon as the clock hits 12:01 on Thursday night, as soon as it's 12:01, which is technically Friday morning, qualifying is cut off. I will not do qualifying at that point. You will be stuck with that. You will have 2 attempts to put in your best lap that you possibly can over the course of a 10-minute qualifying session. 10 minutes. That's all you're going to get. Everybody. Now, here's the thing. It will only, say we have like 27 guys, okay? 27 guys want to run. But the extra 3 guys are all GT cars. What this means in that scenario is that LMP1 and LMP2, they don't have to worry about qualifying during the week. They wait till qualifying that is on race day before the race. That's the only time they're going to qualify. The GT cars would then qualify throughout the week. All of them. Everybody in the GT class would have to qualify in that situation. And it goes the same in any of the category where there's extra cars. Doesn't matter. I don't even care if it's a 1 car over. Everybody must qualify. If you know you're not going to be there on Friday, please let me know as early as possible, so that we can get the next guy that qualified in. the first guy out will be the first guy in if somebody misses the race. I will give drivers until, well, I'll give them until practice is over to allow that. That's a 30-minute practice before the race. All rooms will open at 6:30. You'll have 30 minutes of practice. Then you'll have 15 total minutes for qualifying, and then the race. At that point, the race will should start at about 7:20, 25, given for extra time for the pace lap and the qualifying laps and all that stuff that we need in between. Either way, guys, I think it'll be fun for that. So now we'll move on to where you place the number plates and what number plates to use. So you come to paint car, you go to apply decals. Now I'll show you on all three classes where you're going to put number plates and whatnot. So in this case, and I already have the number plates shared, you can search them. All you need to do, search by creator and do my gamer tag, which is Nick Guileless 19. Search my gamer tag. Okay. And apparently I did not share all of them. So here's the league logo, which you'll need. Also, you will need the P1 and the GT. I don't know why it didn't share all of them. I'm going to make sure that I get them all shared, guys. I promise. The layer groups, and in fact, you know what? I'll start with the ones that we need here today. Let's see here. I have that one shared. I have that one shared. I don't have this one. Wait. I'm confused. I'll handle it later. Okay. Either way, P1, P2 will be up. GT will be up. Hybrid will be used. You will need the country of origin of the vehicle and the country of team. So, country of origin for the Toyota LMP, Japan. Country of the team, America. Where is... There it is. That's the GT number plate. Where are all the other ones? Okay. P1 Pro number plate. LMP2 number plate. And the GT number plate. And wire. Okay. Don't worry about any of the other number plates. These are the three that you'll be looking for. Black, purple, and red. In the case of the Toyota, prototype, whatever, you will put, well, specifically the case of the Toyota, the number plate will go here. Actually, right there. And you'll put it on this side as well. You'll combine that with the LMP plate itself, which is, or the P1 plate, I mean, which is right here. Which should go right there. And then you place it same position, other side. Now, both of these, the number plate and the P1 category plate, will also end up on the nose, as well as the last one, which is what? I'm confused. Oh, okay. As well as this, the hybrid plate. The hybrid plate will go on this little shark fin thing. I don't know what they call it, on both sides. Try to line it up as best as you can to be on the same exact spot. I know if you do it this way, which, I mean, is the only way that they don't get reversed stupidly, it makes it a little difficult. But that's how that should look on the sides. And from the top, once again. Now, if you saw where the number plates were on the Toyota to begin with, you'll know that where I'm about to put them, doesn't make any sense, but it's simply because I can't actually put them where they belong. So the way it'll work, you'll put the number plate up here on the Toyota. The number plate for the Porsche and the Audi will actually go right where they belong. They're not going to move. They're in the right spots. The Toyota one is kind of screwy and it annoys me. But hey, you gotta live with it. I do not own the Audi at this moment, so I can't show you anything on that car, but I'll show you guys on the other cars where number plates should go and how you should handle it. P1 goes right there, and then, well, that makes life a lot easier. Hybrid will go below it. So, right there. I could probably flip this around and put the number. What I'm going to allow, okay, on the nose of the Toyota. On the nose of the Toyota, put it however you want on it. As long as all three, the number plate, the P1, and the hybrid, are on there. That's all I ask. Now, when it comes to all cars, the country of origin, at least on the LMPs, the country of origin will go right here. Like that. And I realize that's not actually how the flag is supposed to be. I never turned the flag, but hey, all you're going to see is the red circle. At least on that flag. And then the country of team origin. So in my case, the American flag will go on the left side below the wheel opening, whatever they call that. So you'll have both of those there like that. And that goes on all three of the prototypes, because they do have those wheel openings above the front wheels on all three of them. So you'll put those there. You can put the American flag wherever else you want. I don't really care. The last thing that is required on all cars, I don't care where you put it, is the league logo. You can put it wherever you want on the car. For instance, I'm going to put mine, and I'll probably keep this in this spot. I'm going to put mine right there on both sides. Out of the way, not affecting any of the design scheme that I want to do, just on the car. And you'll need that for all cars. So that's the car. That's how the LMP1 should look. In fact, I don't actually have to show you guys the GT car. I already have the GT car made up perfectly how I want it. So I can just show you my Corvette and handle that for the GT cars. Obviously, there will be some discrepancies in where you place the number plates on certain cars. But, whoops. You know, number plates will go where number plates go. Plain and simple. So this is, again, the Toyota. Everything you need, the number plates, the hybrid plate, the league logo. I will have them all updated and shared for you guys. I don't know why. They're supposed to be shared. I don't know why they weren't. So that's the LMP class. Here is the Corvette, which is the GT class car. And if you want, guys, let me know. If you want it, I will make a video detailing how to do this scheme for whoever wants the car itself, the paint scheme. Yeah, you can have it. So in both cases on this car, you know, American flag, American team, American made. So you don't have to change that. Again, for the Porsche, you'll have to have the German flag. But either way, you can see where the number plate is, right there. You need one on each side. You'll have a number plate there and there. And it's actually, there you go. There and there. You need a number plate on the hood, which is at your discrepancy, wherever you want it. And you need a number plate and the class plate in the back. Over here, I put the League logo. Again, you can put it wherever you want on your cars. Now, on the side or the side ones, I think on most cars you can put it up towards the front. On the on the Ford GT, I'd put it right back here by the back tire. I know this is the wrong car, and in fact, you know what? Actually, I can show you what I mean in this case. I forgot about this. Okay. Yes. That is your vehicle, Neri. That'll be the vehicle that you will use. Follow it. As I said, put the number plates where they need to go. This is the Ford number plates. Again, put them wherever you want them. But on the side, I suggest right there on the Ford. It's pretty much how they have it in real life. So again, and I'll show you, make it easy for the Audi guys. I can't do it for the Porsche guys, but I can do it. Wait. Okay. Free look around, Actually, what? Where are the... Okay, so there aren't wheel vents over the front wheels on the Audi, which is weird. I still would like, preferably, I would like the flags on the side plates. If you can, maybe put the hybrid and P1 down here. Number plates go in the same place, right where the 2 is there, and on the side, just the same. Keep it exactly how it is on this car, as you see it. That should make life easy, and you don't have to worry about much. Obviously, paint scheme is your own. I don't care about how you do the paint scheme, just the number plates. So that's the Audi for you. We move on to the last car that we need to do, which is the prototype in P1 and P2. And I'm actually just going to show you guys how the P2 where the P2 number plate is on this car. Just like this. Again, do the same thing with the flags. Put them over the wheel wells. Right there and right there. Number plate goes there, and P2 will go on the nose as well. Same thing over here. Number plates up front on this car, preferably. It seems like the best place to put them, along with P2. You don't have to worry about anything back there. Remember to keep the League logo on the car. This is the interesting one, because it's the DP, and this goes for the Corvette DP. I can't actually show you guys the Corvette DP or anything, but So you'll have the prototype too. Maybe put the flags above these wheel wells back here. Or no, actually put it right there. I'm sorry, I was looking at the tire. Yeah, put it right where, right where the Worth logo is, and right there. Keep a number plate up front. This version doesn't have one up front, but keep it up front, and then you can put a number plate right there as well. It'll make it all simple to do. Keep number plates where you need them, and that's all. So we'll take a look at, I guess, again, you know what, I'm gonna pull this one out real quick again. Guys, if you want to see me do a full-on paint scheme detail, how to make this car, I'll show you guys everything that you'll need and how to do it. It is, in my opinion, one really badass looking paint scheme on the Vet, and I'd really like to see it run in the series, but I want to run my Toyota, so I'm not going to be running it. So let me know, comment, subscribe, follow, guys. That's going to do it. Whoops, tried to switch over. That's going to do it for us here. if you want in, if you're interested, you know, in all of this, message me at nickguylis19 on Xbox Live. I'll get you guys your car, your number, whatever you want to do. Any extra info that you need. I'm pretty sure I covered everything in this video. So, guys, let's have a good one this year.